everyone, and happy December. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I welcome you to my channel. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT. So December came very quick for me, and it's going very fast. We are already well into the first week of this month, and I have started some of my plans and others I have not started. So today I am going to share with you what my sewing plans are for the month of December. So I will start off with the more festive holiday-ish plans, because those items are going to be the things that I'm going to be working on like immediately and right now to make sure that I get them done by the weekend so that I can enjoy the items and the garments leading up to the holiday. So for the first plan, I am going to be participating in the hashtag I'm So Festive challenge that Delilah of Simply Delilah and Kim of Kim Gaddy are hosting. This challenge began November 10th and it runs through December 17th. So there is some time for me to get my garments done. There's some time for you to participate if that is something that you want to participate in. So again, December 17th is the deadline, and all you have to do to participate is sew something festive for yourself or for someone else and enter it into the challenge. And when you enter your make, just make sure that you tag Kim and you also tag Delilah, and then you're automatically entered into a drawing for the mini prizes that they have. So definitely try to participate, because it's fun to sew something festive and wear it around throughout the holiday season. I just think it's fun. So if you need more information on this, I will link to the information videos from Kim and Delilah below. So with that being said, for my first entry into the hashtag I'm So Festive challenge, I am making a garment that I will be incorporating into my series titled The Virtual Me Made Holiday Fashion Show. And if you want to know more about that series, I will put a card up below wherever it goes. But I had not originally planned this because I had not heard about the challenge that Kim and Delilah are doing prior to planning this series, but I have a theme that fits perfectly for this challenge. So I decided to incorporate it, and I will be posting that garment on this Sunday because that is when that particular theme is set to post. So stay tuned to my channel so that you can see what I made, because I'm going to let that particular garment be a surprise, but I will show you the fabric that I am going to use to make the garment. So here is the fabric, and I use this gorgeous red knit fabric that has speckles of silver in it. I purchased this fabric from Joann Fabrics with something else in mind for the hashtag I'm So Festive challenge, but when I decided to incorporate this particular fabric into the series, I had more than enough fabric to make what I wanted to make for the theme as well. So again, stay tuned for Sunday so that you can see that garment. So for my next plan, I am going to enter a second garment into the hashtag I'm So Festive challenge. I am a very festive person and I wear festive clothes. So when Delilah and Kim posted the challenge, I strayed away from my need for making more practical and everyday clothes, and I jumped right in this. But I think this is something that can be very useful due to the cold weather that I have here in Indiana. And what I'm going to make is a hoodie. I am going to make a hoodie out of this fleece fabric. Look how festive it is. So it's got a green background with little reindeers and stars that are red and white. I thought that was super cute. So again, I'm going to make a hoodie out of this fleece fabric, and I got this on sale from Joann Fabrics around the Black Friday type sales. I thought this would be the perfect festive fabric with the reindeers and the stars and the green background. So yeah, adorable. I picked this fabric not only for the festive look of it, but I really wanted to make something out of fleece fabric because I have made capes and other overlays with fleece, and that particular fabric really keeps me warm. I thought this would be great to wear around and about, and I even plan to wear this after Christmas, even with the reindeers, because I don't care what people think. They could look at my reindeers all day long and it wouldn't bother me. But yes, I am going to make a hoodie. I have a couple patterns in mind, but I think I'm going to use Simplicity 9240 for this fabric. So for the next plan, I am going to also be participating in the hashtag The Little Red Dress Project. This is a challenge that has been going on over the past several years with very high participation. This challenge is hosted by Renata of the Twilight Stitcher, and she has a co-host, Kiera of the Island Socialist, and the challenge is for those participating to sew a red dress for Christmas. This challenge started on November 26th and it runs through December 24th. The idea is for you to start sewing and or planning your project on November 24th so that you will be prepared to start posting and revealing your dress on December 20th through December 24th, up until 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, but no earlier than December 20th. So in other words, the only time you're supposed to reveal your dress is between December 20th and December 24th. So that way there are 4 days leading up to Christmas, and your timeline will be more than likely filled with festive and beautiful red dresses to get you into the holiday spirit. So with that being said, I am also incorporating this challenge into my series because it too fits one of the themes perfectly. Of course, the reveal of the dress is supposed to be held until December 20th, so I won't show that pattern, but I will show you my fabric that I purchased from Joann Fabrics last year because I fell in love with it, and I actually had plans for it, but with all the virus stuff going on, and it's still going on now, the particular event that I had planned to make a dress for out of this fabric was canceled. And I decided not to make anything with it in case a new pattern came out and I wanted to make something with the new patterns, you know, whatever. But here is the fabric. So it's this beautiful burnt red fabric with speckles of glitter. But yeah, so again, it's a burnt red fabric with glittery speckles, and although like I said I purchased this fabric last year, it is still available because I see it all the time when I go into Joann's, and there are also other colorways. So for my next festive sewing plan, I am going to make a table runner for my mother. And by the time this video posts, it will probably already be made, but I am going to use Quick Sew 4348 to make this. And I am going to make view F, which is the shorter runner. And I was at first going to make view E, but after I measured her table, view F, it fits more for the size of the table. And I am going to use this fabric, which is 100% cotton fabric that has a white background with silver snowflakes on them. So let me show you that fabric. So here's the fabric here. So my mom sets her table every year for the holidays with festive items. So I wanted to contribute, and that's why I'm going to make this runner. This runner is also going to be reversible. So I picked up another fabric that matches her dining room decor so that once the holidays are over, she can flip it over to the other side should she decide to continue to use it. And this is the fabric that I purchased for that. So that fabric has a mottled gray background with silver oval like shaped sketches on them. I thought that was very interesting and cute, and like I said, it fits her decor. And in order to trim out the edges, because I want a border like how the pattern cover shows around the table runner, I am going to use silver bias tape, and here's the tape right here. I am going to use that silver bias binding tape that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for 50% off, and there's 3 yards to a package. So for $1.50, I'm not trying to make my own bias tape because this is perfect. The cost was low and it's convenient. So that is what the table runner is going to be made out of. Now I have one more possible festive sewing plan that is actually considered crafting, I would say. I have really been liking all of the gnomes that I've been seeing. I don't know why, but I like them. I think they're cute. So I picked up this pattern from Quick Sew, which is K4322, and there are 4 different styles of gnomes, and I think I'm going to make view B but with the beard of view A. I don't know, we'll see. This may be like a Christmas Eve type of project. I definitely like it, but it's on the low end of priority list. So you know, we'll see if it happens. But like I said, if I do, it just might be one of those Christmas Eve type, let's work on something, get it set up, and let it sit around a little bit through January and then put it away for next year. So I said I only have one more festive sewing plan, but I forgot to mention that I also plan to finish making the family pajamas for our holiday photos. I am going to be using Simplicity 9205 to make the pajamas for the boys, and I have used this It's So Easy pattern to make ours. So I just need to finish up with the boys patterns, and I showed the fabric in my November sewing plans, but I'll go ahead and put a clip of what that fabric is going to be to finish making out those pajamas. So this fabric that I'm going to use is this cute little reindeer fabric with a red background, and when I purchased it, I purchased the whole bolt to make sure that all of us would get a pair of pajama pants. And so like I said, I just need to finish that up. So along with everything else going on, I have also been working on making fabric gift bags. Okay, so this will be the last festive sewing plan that I'll tell you about. But I have been making these for the past several years, maybe like 4 years, and people really love them. So for those that I feel appreciate them, I will be crafting more. And these are self-drafted by me in different sizes and shapes, but I will show you a few that I have made so far so that you can see what they are looking like. All right, so moving on to the not so festive items. I want to make some gifts for a few people that I know appreciate my handmade gifts. I tried to make something very small but very much needed, so I picked up Simplicity 9368 to make several hoods for people, and that view that I am going to make is going to be view D. I don't have the fabric for this yet because this is something that I would normally just batch sew, and I have not decided which fabric print that I want to use for this, and I usually do this like a few days before Christmas, so I have a little time yet to pick out that fabric and go fabric shopping for that. But I do know that I plan to use fleece fabric to make these, and I will probably, like I said, just pick up something nice and simple that anyone can wear. I want to keep it general so that it can be like unisex, so I am going to be making that very soon. So I am going to be off of work for 2 weeks around the holiday, and I want to be comfortable. Okay, I have made some comfortable clothes, but one more wouldn't hurt, right? So I'm going to make an oversized sweatshirt by using Simplicity 8947, and I'm going to make view D with view A's collar. I think this will look so super cute, and I am going to use this sweatshirt fabric that I purchased from Joann Fabrics. So here is the fabric. It's just a blue sweatshirt fabric. So even though this is more of a casual fabric, you already know that I know how to dress this up if I really wanted to. And because of the length of this sweatshirt, I just love the idea of making this because of how versatile I feel that this would be, because with that length I can add leggings, or I could add some skinny jeans and some boots and it would still look dressed up, or I could just wear it with some sweatpants and some tennis shoes and it would just be casual. So I think the pattern is very versatile. I just love the way the sleeves look. I love the little neck band and things like that. So yes, very, very cute, and I feel that this will be like something that I'm going to be wearing a lot, like all the time. So I'm excited to get that made. So for my next plan, I have been looking for a turtleneck pattern for my little boys for the longest, and I cannot find any patterns by the Big Four, which is my preference, within their size range at all. So I decided to look at little girls patterns, because at the age of little girls that are my son's age, their chest and the boys' chests are going to be the same shape. Okay, so I figured maybe I could find something as a guide so that I don't have to draft a pattern, because as of right now I'm not here for that. Okay, so maybe in the future I will be, but as of right now, pattern drafting is not something that I'm interested in. So with that being said, I came across Simplicity 8807, and view B is what I'm looking at, and with a couple of modifications I think this will work out perfectly for me to make a turtleneck for my son. The modifications that I will make will be to make the front and back even with no side slits, and I would also make sure that the turtleneck part of the collar is just more of a fold over and not slouchy, but you know, just a style that I think would work fine for a boy. So the fabric that I'm going to use is the leftover cable knit fabric that I used to make my oversized sweater using Simplicity 9178, and I'll insert a picture of that. I purchased this fabric from Joann Fabrics, and it is a dream to wear, and it is a dream to sew with. I had a little left over, and I thought that my son could benefit from it, and this should be a quick and easy project. So I am going to make that with him, and then we can take pictures in our twinning turtleneck. So that is all for my December sewing plans. Please let me know what you think in the comments below about my projects. And thank you so much to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support and for watching. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below which one is your favorite. Bye!